this would be session number 3. And going to do parallax backgrounds. Parallax backgrounds. So let's see, I'm guessing there's like a background. I don't remember.
I could make a checker to see when it adds a room that there's no other room with that name.
Let me get all these assets in here. Let's see, window. Art, no, old, art, backgrounds. Let's get all these guys. What is this? Foreground city. Okay. BG new test. Sure. Okay. So that all is Unity. Put that in here. Sprites.
Okay, so leave button. What is leave button style?
Why does it not go in the folder? Alright, let's start with something simple here. This is going to be the super background. I guess it was this. Oh, I guess the game has gotten a little bigger. I guess that was the old resolution of the iPhone. I have to stretch this out. I forgot if that was meant to turn dark that quickly. So that's this top, this is the bottom. Right, something like that. That doesn't really affect it at all, so just do 2. Nice, okay. And yeah, that goes in the back, so let's get it on a layer. Is there a background layer? No. Background. Okay. Is this kind of sorting layer? No, that's different. Sorting layer. Background. Come on. Oh, I can reorder these later. Foreground. I know there's like probably player here somewhere. Player. Enemy. Bullet. Everything else has to be higher than that. That works. I forgot if I did have a layer of clouds. Let me just see, look through the art really quick. Oh, I got tiles. Or these are all the test tiles that I created. All right. There, test tile, random objects. What do we got here? Oh, birds, background robot. Okay, layer. Ground turret. Mini bosses. Explosions. don't see any clouds. Oh well. Maybe I had removed them. If there's a way I can. Nice. Yeah, it seems like I removed them. I know there were clouds, but I used them as like I had it to where they were almost like a particle system at work right now. So if I miss you talking, work right now. So if I miss you talking, miss it. Not a problem, Army J. Thanks for hanging out.
Who?
This guy Army J. That
Army J.
He's also potential. Oh, the guy who talked to you on the other Discord server about art, potentially. At least I think so.
Oh, really?
Let me find that. Yeah.
It was?
Yeah. Alright, so that's just the background. So this will be the main background.
So this is Dan's Discord?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's basically based off his
His what is it? TikTok thing?
yeah. Well, that's where the name came from, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And I
I
guess
mean, that's cool.
okay, so that's main background then. I'll worry about level switching later, and then let's see. I guess backgrounds. Yeah, let's just do backgrounds. I'll do it something like that, and then the backgrounds will have multiple sub-objects. Let's see, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that? 50%? Which one is it supposed to be? Closing the damn window. Looks like it might be 1, 2, 3, the 50% one. I know these are going to be background, or should I say, well, yeah, okay, so this one is going to be 1, 2. Looks like it's the darker one. Oh man, it's so small. Okay. I guess they all were expected to be based on however they do. Yeah, you know, that's just what I'll do. I'll just set this to a bunch of sprites. Background 1 or background 4. Pop that in there. Duplicate that, drag it over here. Guess that's right on there. It's so hard to see. Right there, maybe. There we go. Actually, this should have been. Oh well. Kind of want to align those a little better. Let's see. What's the width of this thing? Does it have that info here? 960. So 9.6 divided by 2.
What's a head profile?
Like a side view? No?
Oh, no, I mean like in HTML. There's like a profile attribute for the head element.
I don't know. I don't know. I say 9.6, it's 4.8. That's exactly right. And then that's 4.8 plus 9.6, which is 14.4.
Why is favicon not working?
But then the Y position is 0. And the Y
Why does it say
position.
favicon not found?
So we need about 3 of these. Duplicate that. 14.4 plus 9.6 should be 24. Nice. Alright. So that's one background. The dumb thing about this is that it's not going to look correct. Okay, so I'll just have to duplicate them. Alright, so that's a good start. Let's see if I can get that at least. So this is Parallax. Is it with 2 R's or 2 L's? I always forget. I think it's 2 L's. So then what it has to do is say join object copy. It's going to make a copy of itself. Instantiate this. What's wrong with this thing? I'll just say it's a game object. Oh, game object. So now I don't need game object. Okay. way to the end of this. So it's 9.6 times 2 minus. So the ones that, and this is going to be local position. Copy that position dot x plus 9.6 times 2 should be. So it's 18.2. No. Yeah. No, 19.2. And then let's see. Copy that y and position either that, or I can just constantly do this here.
Huh? Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that.
And to be warm in a cold environment. Find out why this is happening.
Or I guess I should say local position. X is less than negative 19.2 or equal to okay, so there. Start with that. Let's get some kind of speed. Position dot x. 10. And then parallax speed equals transformed at position. Let's see, the order is going to go up, so that's not, I'll just do the z position. Position speed times, so the further back the slower, divided by times, yep, z. And then position dot x minus equals parallax speed times 10, and then less than that, position dot x equals 9. No, it has to go all the way to the end. So let's see if it starts out at 0, goes to negative 19. That's the entire.
The F is the favicon not
all the way to
loaded.
19.2. And then the same thing for the copy. So I'm just going to say move back around. I'm going to need to know the transform to move and speed. That doesn't matter. Or I guess the background, transform, move background, copy. One of these things. Okay, correct. Probably no. Doesn't seem to do anything. All right. Won't at least move, will it? Is this like a speed? What's happening here? Also, where's like the public variable here? How come that never got serialized? Like, Unity's bugging out again.
Unity?
Yes. Like, how do I like force build? I want to build and run. Just want to recompile scripts. Like if I make a change. There it is. Okay. Oh god. Okay, so I gotta remove this component. Copy that move. No, there's no remove component. So add component. Get component. Delete component. Component. Add component, get component, try get component. How the hell do you delete the component? I can just disable it. Parallax background. Yes. There we go. Is it still going to infinitely start though? No. Okay. Also, it's not moving. Background clone. They're both in the same position for some reason at 19.2. That's because it should be local position. That's right. Alright, still not moving. Still both. Can't move it back or forward. Position.x. Local position is 0. Oh, the local position is the position.
What if you have something that limit? I don't know. I guess we could talk about this later.
Position.x is less than negative 19.2. Position.x equals 19.2. Is this somehow like so fast? Okay, current position is 0. Still 0. position. 19.2. Divided by, oh, position Z. Whoops. That would be infinity. Alright, let's expand here. What happened there? Oh. Let's bring these guys back forward. Okay. What is that then? Oh, that's background clone. Okay. What? Right. Okay, now it's based on Z position then. Let's go positive. Okay. Parallax speed is still. Why is position Z 0? Why does it get set? Oh, because of. Ah, of course. What am I even? There we go. Oh, but that's. Oh, okay, so local position. Still, I don't think that makes sense, but okay. So then, because I'm updating its local position, which is going to be 0. Alright, so I'll just use vector 3 then. Fine. And then, position.z, and there. I won't lose the z. Okay, that worked. Why did it only work for one of them? Oh, position.x. Okay. Okay. There it is. Nice, it's pretty seamless. Oh, there's that little jitter that always shows up in parallaxing.
I don't understand why it can't find the file. It's right here.
Both have to move together at the exact same amount of time. Delta time's always the same. So they do. I'm just gonna say that. I don't think it's anything that small. No. So just minus 0.1. It's pretty significant. Alright, I'll just, because it's going to the end, the other one has already moved a little bit in the same frame, so they get out of sync. So I'm just going to add on an extra move. Minus like so. That should be synced up about right. Looks right. How about the second one? Yep, perfect. Okay, let's add some more backgrounds then. And that was actually really fast for that layer of background. So go ahead and set that at about 6. All right, let's add some more backgrounds. Duplicating these people here. This will be background 1. BG Forest 3. 3. Whatever. Forest 3. 3. Whoops. Alright. These guys are going to be in. That was a 2. It's going to be 3. And it's going to be lower. I feel like there's a lot more vertical space here. Put these guys up. There. There we go. Maybe even higher. Maybe it was about half the screen up. I don't remember. Let me take a look at the old video here. Oh yeah, they're pretty high. Not that high though. There was a good space. Okay. And then these Z indexes will be about half that. 3. And then let's do that 2 more times. 3. So background 2. 1. 2. 2. 1. Man, I remember manually positioning these things in code back in the day. All right. That should be just close. It's right about there. So you can actually see that part. Right about there. And then the last one, well, this should also be closer. Let's say it's about half of that. And then number 1. That'll be about half of that. And that is, yeah, pretty low. Oops. What the hell? Oh, those things are connected. About there. That's just a little extra layer of trees. just touches right there. And then this one goes right a little lower.
How do I know what's trying to get this favicon?
What's trying to get it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So it's this interesting position where I put these links in the head, right, to get the favicon. I put 2 of them for 32 by 32 and 16 by 16 with the URL. When I put it to its correct path, and in the VS Code it actually autocompletes, so it knows that it is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get only 2 errors saying that it can't find those images at that path. But when I change the path by like removing one of the forward slashes at the beginning, and I don't have the autocomplete, I get 4 errors. Two and 2, like the same error.
For each
just
one?
Twice. 2 for each one, yeah. So something's being resolved by adding the correct path. So the path is correct to one scope, but not to another.
I see.
But where is that other?
That's a browser error? Or,
I don't know.
I mean, is it showing up in the browser network tab is what I'm saying? Or is it
Well,
during
yeah, it's
like
giving me
builds?
Like it loads the page. It doesn't break anything. It just says it can't find these files. Shows up on console, but it's a 404, so it's like a network call, right?
Oh, yeah, it is a network call.
Yeah.
I mean, it will be, right?
Oh.
Um, still a little fast.
You have what? Oh, you are taking my water.
Okay. That's not bad.
So do you have any idea how I would figure that out? Justin?
I mean, like I was trying to say, like, you're seeing the error from your browser, right? It's looking for your fave icon and it can't find it.
Yeah, it's looking for it and it's not finding it. Correct.
You're specifying its location, like, in the head, or are you just putting something in the root directory?
I tried both. I put nothing in the head, and I've used several different generators, and I've used a fab icon that works in another static HTML site, so the file type is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I can only imagine scope, and if it's scope, there's one thing I can try. I'm gonna get the GitHub URL.
That would be scope. It's weird.
Of the file. So instead of it trying to look for a relative path, I'm going to give it a URL.
I got the horizontal parallaxing working, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
1 second, so I can see.
Looks pretty sweet. I'll maximize it. Good old.
Git commit. All right, let me see. Oh, you're not sharing. Oh, you're on Twitch. Damn it.
Damn it. Should go there anyway. Maximize viewer count.
All right, I'll just wait 5 seconds after you say everything.
I mean, it should already be there, so.
Okay. Do it. Nice.
Yeah.
And you already had the same formulas already there for offsetting the speed, right?
I kind of gauged it based on the video of the game. This is actually a little faster than it used to be, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
I think
I
I
mean,
saw a glitch.
it doesn't seem too fast. It kind of makes sense. You're a freaking jet. What doesn't make sense is the platforms move with you. That's what doesn't make sense.
Oh, they have. If you see these things here,
The rocket packs. Yeah, I know.
those are rockets.
They just don't have.
They have the potential to fly like zigzag if they wanted to. I never made them do that, but they're basically like flying along with everything else. And also, they're not supposed to be stationary. They're supposed to come from right to left, just like all the other enemy ships, you know?
Oh, and just pass by?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, because those thrusters look like hovering things. If the platforms are going to move, it should have little like diagonal boosters on the corners, bottom corners.
Yeah, I mean, don't try to justify the world, bro.
Dude,
it's my world.
You're showing me a sky and mountains and trees.
Yeah, who said it's Earth?
Forgive me. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's a planet where things move without reason.
Could happen. It's my made-up universe. All right, now for the vertical parallaxing. Dun, dun, dun. And you're like thinking, what? But no, it's real. There's vertical parallaxing. Okay. Initial. Oh. They'll both have the same height. So it's based on the player's ship's position. So I'm gonna need.
What should be able to open a .ico file?
Any image editor or viewer.
All right. Well, the browser can definitely open it. Not any image viewer. Photoshop can't open it.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What does it say?
It's not the right kind of file data.
Does it give you an error when you try to just like look for it manually?
What do you mean look for it?
I mean, if you just specify like all files when you go to open and then just pick it.
Yeah, that's how I open a file.
Yeah, but you're allowed to select specific file extensions. You know what I mean? By default, it only picks certain file extensions, but you can expand that.
No, when you open it, I know what you mean. Usually with Photoshop, it's all. Otherwise, it wouldn't have shown up, and I wouldn't have been able to select it to open. I guess I could have right-clicked it and said open with. But even then, it would only give me a list of file programs that might be associated with it.
Uh-huh, okay. I just get this, it's only ever gonna be one player.
Yeah, apparently you need a plugin to open .ico files.
Because why not? That doesn't really hurt anything. Then what's this camera height? What is that? Screen height. Let's grab the screen size. Which is really just the camera. The width will be the camera size is the height, right? 3.27. No, it's half of it. Let me just manually adjust this. Make it even number. That size. Okay, hold on. Size, orthographic size, and then that would be 3y times and y. And then this would be square root dot y. Or I guess, just make this a
Not working.
Yeah, don't care about that. If there's some kind of other instance, destroy. And then yeah, that's fine. multiplied by the transform locals, or just position.z. Position.z, that would probably be like too much. And position.y equals initial y plus.
Yeah, this shit is not working. I don't understand.
Null instance. Oh, I probably didn't even set it, right? I didn't. Instance equals, yeah, this. Oh, ooh, yeah. So that ain't right. Probably because that's supposed to be orthographic size times 2. Just what I said earlier, but never did it.
This is really interesting.
Actually, it's kind of insane. At 0, doesn't do anything. So the initial y. Local position. I guess position. Transform position, transform position, transform position. Initial, oh, equals? That's weird. Plus. So now I know that it's even more insane.
Is there a way to search all your code for a phrase?
There we go. Yeah, you just have to pick what the thing is searching through. So
How?
entire solution. When you do Control F, there should be an option of where exactly to search.
I don't see that.
You're in VS Code.
Yeah. I have match case, match whole word, use regular expression, find in selection, and then find and replace, and that's it.
I guess you have to do like go to edit and do like find in files. I don't know. Maybe that's like searching.
Okay. Okay, yeah, no, it is. It is like searching, but that is what it is. Let's see.
Okay, so this is too much. So let's do divided by 50. That's not what I want. It's still quite a lot. But that's pretty close to what I'm looking for. I just need the camera to move up now. So when I'm in the ship, actually it doesn't matter whether I'm in the ship or not. So, I guess I could just set the player, if I'm in the ship, just set the player's position to be the ship's position, and then I wouldn't have to worry about that stuff. Still would have the same problem. Okay. Transform position. that other thing that I was trying to do. I could just always follow the player. Like that. And that should still work. Yep, okay. Camera named out with graphic size. That's why that position that y equals. Transform that position to y. Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Okay, so it's not the file or anything. I'm gonna see if I can change it with JavaScript. Look if I can change the document, favicon. Ooh, apparently I can.
Cam transform. X. Position of y. Okay.
Here's my new puzzle.
It's less than.
Too much you want. Go ahead, There's this really cool there's this ethnic store out here, Justin, called like Umajuwaya or I guess it's Umajuwaya. And it's got a lot of Asian stuff, a lot of Indian stuff. It's kind of like all mixed, right? Well, anyways, there's like this little store that's on the outside, and they sell like imported stuff. It's like a Brookstone, but with like imported things. So you have this whole section on puzzles, and like last time I was there, which was a while ago, they had this whole like display of like Studio Ghibli puzzles.
Oh, nice.
And they were like, it was like thousands of pieces each one. They were huge, but they were expensive as hell. Like they started at like $50. That's why I didn't get it that one time. But
yeah,
the
I bought
the
one
quality
for
was
my
like
wife for like her birthday. It's
a puzzle, Ghibli puzzle.
yeah, and it was 1,000
Nice.
pieces, and it was like very nice looking. She still hasn't started it yet though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I freaking love puzzles. We have like 6 of them already that we've done. All of them are like 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, it's no fun if it's less than 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, really, because it's too easy then. The image can also not be too hard, because we had one that was like, it was like the scene, some Italian city on the edge. The camera wasn't super in focus, and like half of the picture was like sky and ocean. So it was just a bunch of blue pieces.
Oh, dude. The one that we're still doing is Starry Night. It's so hard.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the easier ones are like the really colorful things.
Everything looks the same.
Yeah, they have ones that's like a whole gradient, like a Pantone gradient. That one's wild.
See it there. And I'm just gonna do 45.
There's this wood puzzle company that laser cuts its puzzles, so they like snap into place real snugly. And each one of the pieces, it's like they're all animals, right? So they have animal head puzzles right now only, and the animal head is made up. Each puzzle piece is like a little animal. It's carved in the shape of a little animal, and they all like interlock.
Okay.
That's pretty cool looking.
based on position Z. All right, so now I got some vertical parallaxing going.
What
It's
is
not
vertical
really vertical.
parallaxing?
It's not really vertical parallax, but I mean it is like trying to get at depth more or less. I don't know if you can see this.
For when you move your ship up and down?
Yeah, you see that?
Like that.
It like brings up the background, and like the further the background is away, like the more of it you can see as you get higher.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's kind of the idea with that.
Yeah. The horizon should rise with you.
Yeah, you get like more of the horizon. Or I guess maybe you could add like another layer back there that you can't see unless you're really high and it just looks like the horizon.
Yeah, that would be cool looking.
Yeah,
actually.
but I never implemented that in the original version. That might be a neat little add. You can see that it's like breaking down here, right? They're like separating, but you can't see it in the camera, so it's fine.
Yeah, I see now. That's pretty cool though. But yeah, that is an interesting point. And if you did what you just said, if you could make it look like the actual, you're getting closer to the edge of the atmosphere kind of thing,
Yeah,
that would look dope.
That's kind of the point with this thing. Right now, there's
Yeah.
no limit, but that's the point of the gradient, at least. I don't remember what I set the max height at originally, but I guess I can just add some bounds right now. Let's set some bounds for the ship movement. What is this? Position, desired move. Sure. If position.x is less than 1, position.x equals, oh wait, actually, or position.x is greater than, what was it? I guess I could just like figure it out. What is this position roughly? 11.75. And I'll do 10.75. Maybe I'll fly. Maybe I can fly all the way to the right if I really wanted to. Position.x. No. Position minus equals. Or I guess position.x minus equals desired x. Position.y is less than 1. Is greater than. It's almost 7. So 6. Oh, let's not do 6. Let's do like 9. Then position.y minus equals y. That should lock me in to that range. Alright. And roughly there. That's the max. Not really sure if that's like too high, but then I get locked in right there and there. Cool. Like that. I don't remember if you could collide with these platforms. I think you could, and it would damage the ship. I'll get into that next time. All right, got some parallaxing backgrounds. I'm happy. I don't think they're perfect in the sense that I think that the speed and positioning is slightly different than the original version.
That's one thing that I always wondered about it. Like if a lot of that stuff's not being calculated by like an algorithm, then yeah, you're gonna have that difference, right?
Yeah.
When you're porting, because you kind of like adapt to how you can do the same thing you did in the other.
Yeah, I mean the problem with this mainly is that like it's not just like it's the same code base and then I write like a different interface for the different platform that it's going to be on. It's just like totally rewriting the code. So
yeah, I imagine.
But I mean, this isn't bad. I don't know what I'm gonna do for like loading a level, because like all these like this information about what sprites are supposed to be on each one of these background objects has to actually be a thing. What the hell? So that's interesting. I'll see if that causes any issues. But so far so good. Also, I think the ship was a little bit bigger. Cool. I like it. Gonna go ahead and kill this stream. This is a little shorter than the previous ones, but I don't know if it's short enough that I want to do right now.
You want to try to help me do this thing here?
Yeah, sure. Let me just turn this off. All right, I'll be back on tomorrow probably, and yeah, keep watching. Just gonna keep this up until the port is done. There's tons of extra stuff to do.
Yeah, time-wise, it's progressing nicely, though.
Let me think of what's next. Maybe like shooting a bullet out of the ship, just to get some of like the foundational systems in place. Like that makes sense to add.
Like the shoot and the hit?
Yeah, maybe actually the player animations and stuff. That's a whole mess of things. Like doing the entire animation set, because there's a lot of states, you know, because he's like running on the ground regular, he's jumping, and in each one of those things he like has a gun. So you could be jumping with a gun, without. Normally you jump and it does your regular jump, and then as soon as you fire it goes to the jumping with a gun in his arms, and then but then it also matters if you're pointing the gun up or down, because you can shoot at angles. Those are different animation sets. And then also when you're running on the ground, pointing the gun up or down. And then also whenever you fall from a high enough height and he lands on the ground, he does a little roll into his walk cycle, like a duck and roll. So yeah, there's like a bunch of things. All right, cool. So one of those two things I'll probably do. Each one of those could be like an entire session. Cool. All right then.